want to start right away. So first of all, I want to come right to that row over there. There's this young male that's here that passes the overdose. Who passes the overdose? Right there with you. Yep. How do you connect with that? Your brother, you need to stand up. Sorry, I don't mean to call you out like that, but I know what I see. Oh, you got to stand up too. It's your brother. Who the hell's going to stand up? Oh my God. This is what happens when we don't pay attention. Give him the microphone, please. I'm teasing you, sir. So first of all, know that your brother is here. Because right away, he said to me, Matt, he needs to be the first one, and I need to come through, because right away he's saying to me, I'm sorry, he's telling me. And first of all, he's telling me that there was questions, because I know that there were drugs involved in his passing, but he tells me that you were also questioning if he was murdered or if he was killed here in the physical world. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Can you put that microphone up?
Yeah.
Your brother said to me this, he goes, Matt, he did not want to be here tonight. And he definitely did not want to see you. He goes, he didn't believe in this. He goes, and neither did I. He says, but Matt, he's like, I gotta tell my brother something. I've waited so long to speak to him. And I've waited so long to talk to him. Because even though this was your brother here in this world, he tells me that you did everything in your power to try to protect him when he was alive. Do you understand that? He says, go ahead, you can answer.
Yeah.
And he says to me, first of all, he goes, Matt, he goes, the one thing, though, he says, I got to be honest. He goes, my brother is a better man than me. He says, because I was a badass here in this world, he tells me. Do you understand that? And when I'm connected with him, your brother got himself in a lot of trouble here in the physical world. Because when I'm connected with him, he shows me that he was always running from the police here in this world. Do you understand that? And he keeps saying to me, I keep seeing him, and his jeans are always down his ass, because he's like this. I see him like running like this and being like, yo, I don't want the police getting me. I don't want the police getting me. Do you understand that? He goes to me, Matt, tell him I'm safe now. He's like, but I got to tell you something. I did a lot of shit, Matt, he says to me. And by the way, your brother's right here, and when I'm talking to him, all I keep smelling is the silly smoke on the other side when I'm connecting with your brother. Do you understand that? Oh boy. You know, do I say it? Because after our loved ones die, sir, do I have your permission to say everything? Yeah. Listen, your brother's gone now, but I got to tell you something. Once our loved ones pass, right, they're still very much alive in the sense that they're with us every day. And more importantly, once they get to the other side, they have no filter. They don't have to worry about going to jail, about people finding out their things. And he says to me, Matt, he goes, I got to tell you something. He goes, my family, he says, they didn't know what to do with me here in this world, because not only did he get into trouble, but he's also telling me that he had multiple girlfriends here in this world. And that they didn't know about one another. Because all of a sudden, I see your brother being laid to rest, and I see multiple women come into the casket and being like, I was his significant other. And they're like, no, I was dating him. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Your brother goes, Matt, can you please thank him for hiding my ass, he says to me. He says, because my brother's so good. He's like, it's all right, he loved you all. Your brother goes like this to me. He goes, listen, just because I died doesn't mean that I changed who I was. And when I'm connecting with him, he shows me that he was always changing cars here in this world when I'm connecting with him. And he used to have these like shitbox cars that he would try to like, change and try to make like souped up. Do you understand that? Because I'm seeing visions of him like with big tires and rims and like all these things. And he's saying to me, Matt, I'm going to make it nice. I'm going to make it nice. He goes, my brother I used to drive my brother crazy because I'd always be asking him to help me with the car, to help me with this, to help me with that. Do you understand that? But there's something that we need to talk about, because your brother says to me that the biggest regret that you have here in this world is not being able to save him. Because I'm going to be honest with you. He tells me that he overdosed before when I'm connecting with him. Do you understand that? He says to me, Matt, he says, do you know that I had so many run-ins in my life where I almost died? And I had so many wake-up calls. He says, but before I died, you feel guilty because you feel like you gave up on your brother. He says, I didn't give you a choice. He says, you were warning me and warning me and warning me and warning me. And then next thing you know, all of a sudden, it got to the point where like, I can't help him anymore. I don't know what else to do. I've talked to him. I had family members talk to him. He tells me that his family, separated from him because of all the stuff that he was involved in. Do you understand that? He says to me this. He says, Matt, I made my choices. I was a grown man, he says to me. But the one thing that he's acknowledging is not only that you were right, but he needs to let you know one thing. You were my role model in life. Do you understand that? You live every day and you're so upset. Don't give that microphone back, excuse me. I know this is a lot for you, but listen, if you pass out, I'm an EMT, I can revive you. If you die, we're going to talk to you. But I'm going to tell you this. Your brother, I've never seen somebody do that before. Take this microphone back, I'm done. But your brother says to me this. He says, Matt, can you please thank him for the man that he is? He says, because I didn't get to do that while I was alive. He says, I never, ever want him to think that he let me down, Matt. He keeps telling me about the chain. Do you have his chain? Oh, you gave it to his son. Perfect. So please know that he knows about that chain, because he kept saying to in my ear, because sometimes he'll whisper little things to me, and he kept saying to me, talk about the chain, talk about the chain. He knows about my chain. So know that when you pass that down to his son, so his son could remember him, please know that your brother wants to thank you for that. He says, Matt, I want him to know that I'm always and forever watching over him, that I am safe and at peace, and please know that my soul is a guiding angel just watching him on the other side. All right, give him a round of applause. Where's my tournament? Ricardo, do you mind, please buy this man a drink for me. Go over there, please buy this man a drink. He was not expecting to be here tonight, and he did not expect this, so please, sir, your next one's on me.